Beautiful style by Raquel Welch. The style that I'm wearing is called Big Time, and this one's in the color Shaded Iced Cafe Latte. The color code for that is RL924SS. Hi everybody, my name is Alicia. Welcome to my channel. We want to thank Frannie's Hair. They sent me this style for review, and I'm going to have a purchase link below, okay? Well, let's just look at this gorgeous style. This is a combination of a bob style and a little shag cut. So let me turn around and show you the sides and the back. Let me turn on this side. This style is made with Raquel Welch True to Life heat friendly fibers, and I'm going to tell you they are silky soft. They just feel absolutely amazing. So let's look at her beautiful lace front. Beautiful lace front that extends all the way down into the ear tabs. And this has a full monofilament top. There's her beautiful parting space. So, you know, we could part this anywhere we wanted to. If you wanted to part this down the middle, or if you wanted to part it on the right going to the left, you could part this anywhere you wanted because it has that full monofilament top. It's got some layers here on the side. Let me just go ahead and tell us what the specs are. It says the front is 6 inches. So 6-inch front. The crown is 8 inches. The sides are 6.5 inches. The back is 7.75 inches. The nape is 5.25 inches, and this style weighs 4 ounces. It just feels wonderful sitting on my head. Very comfortable Raquel Welch cap. Now, I will tell you that I think this is a very average fitting cap. I don't have any extra room in this cap. I have a 22-inch circumference, and all of the rest of my measurements are average, and they're all listed below this video in case you need to check them against yours. But I think this cap would fit, you know, probably if you're petite average to average, because I just don't feel like there's a lot of stretch in this cap. It's a wonderful fit just for average measurements. So I'm 8 inches from the top of my hairline. Let me make sure I've got my lace right there. From the top of my hairline to the bottom of my chin, if that'll help to show you where Big Time, you know, might fall on you. Okay, well, my goodness. There is some, this is just beautiful. There is some permatease in this style. I can feel it on the sides. I would say it's a moderate amount. There's a moderate amount of permatease right here on the sides. You know, it has that full monofilament top, so there's not permatease up there. But there is a moderate amount here on the sides. But I think this style needs it, you know, just to, so this won't be sitting flat on our head. So I think this is permatease done well. There might be a tiny bit in the back, but I don't really feel it from the crown down, but about halfway down going to the nape, I can feel some. So there is some at the nape and on the sides. Let me just move the hair around. This style comes in 32 different colors. And I'm going to show you the inside of the cap. And we'll talk about this color. That's coming up right now. I actually filmed that yesterday, so if something looks a little different, that's all it is. Okay, well, let's look at the inside of the cap. The sun came out, so let me see if I can show you this pretty color with some sun. It has a full monofilament top. All of this space is for parting. Here's the beautiful lace front that extends all the way down into this felt covered ear tab that has a good metal stay. It has this extended soft nape these Velcro adjusters, and then the rest of the cap is open wefted. Okay, well, let's look at this color. Here's this color, Shaded Iced Cafe Latte. The color code is RL924SS. Let me come up here so you can see. You know, it says dark brown shaded with golden brown and dark roots. Here's what I love about this color, and I am so happy that I got to see this color. You know, if you want to be a brunette, but you need a little dimension, or you just need it just a little light, you know, some little tiny highlights, which always brightens up our face, right? This color is so gorgeous and so realistic. I was so struck the first time I got to see this color. You know, this is not shiny. It looks and feels just like real hair, and the color just looks real to me. You know, like maybe you went to the salon and got a few little baby highlights, nothing overdone. And I think that's what I like about it. You see how this is not overdone. Now, I've had some styles before by Raquel Welch that had so much light colors around the face. They were almost hard for me to wear. But you see how this one is, see, I'm pulling that down right there. You don't really even see that. But if you wanted to pull it back, you've got those beautiful highlights that are just not overdone right here in the front. I think it's just absolutely beautiful. Just so grateful to get to see this color. So there we go, Shaded Iced Cafe Latte. Okay, everybody, I want to make sure to ask you to join the Frannie's Hair YouTube channel, and I'm going to leave you a link below for that. Frannie does tutorials, everything from beginner basics to how to measure your head for a wig, to how to pick your hair, how to style your wigs. And she shows us all of the styles by all the major name brands. Also, especially if you're new to wigs, please come over and join us on the Frannie's Hair Private Support Facebook group. Just lots of supportive women, encouragement. You'll get inspiration by looking at all the different styles that everybody shows. Frannie's in that group and can answer any question that you might have about the wig wearing journey. Please come over and join us on the Facebook group. I'm going to leave you a link for that too. Again, you guys are the absolute best. Thank you, Frannie's Hair, for sending me this beautiful style. Everybody, I'll talk to you soon.